Sporty Fans 365. We are here to give you everything that has to do with sport, football, and its environment. Presently, we are talking about the FIFA World Cup that is ongoing in the United States of America. So, Mr. Yusuf, in this today we'll be talking about Canada, Morocco, Paraguay, France. Let's start with Canada, Morocco. We talked about this Moroccan team having the character to win this game and proceeding to the next, and they did. And they didn't just win this match, they won in style. So what do you think about this match? They won 3-0, a convincing result for Morocco. What do you think about this one? Do you think Morocco still have the ability to proceed to the semi-final of this tournament?
Well, congratulations to the Moroccan Football Federation for moving to the next round of the competition. And like we said in the previous edition, I remember saying that in this competition, a lot of surprises would come. But this match is not a surprising one because this is a very exciting football to watch.
Yes, very exciting. I love the way the both teams play. They play an attacking football.
I would say a quick recovery to this Moroccan footballer. What's his name? The guy Bayern Munich signed. His name is kind of, I can't seem to remember his name. But I think he got an injury in the match. I think I should be able to remember his name later in the show. And the Moroccan came with a lot of confidence. They believe they are the best team in Africa. Because a lot of speculation arise.
They are the best.
A lot of speculation arise because Senegal won the AFCON, but later on, AFCON came to tell us that Morocco is the winner of the last edition of the AFCON tournament because they said after Morocco scored, after they awarded Morocco a penalty and the Senegalese players walked out of the pitch. So that automatically disqualified them from the competition. So that's the reason why they awarded Morocco the winner of the competition. So logically speaking, Morocco is the best team in Africa.
Yes.
So Canada coming to play the best team in Africa, you don't expect you to come and win that match. Because from the results so far in the competition, Morocco is yet to lose a game and they have been playing decently.
Yes, I agree with you.
So, and Canada on the other hand lost a match, and that's to show you that okay, the level of technicality in both teams is not on the same level. And in that match, Morocco won by 3-0. They could have grabbed more.
Yes, they created a lot of chances,
but they were able to convert 3. And that's to show you that okay, we know how to score goals and we know how to defend. And I can say I am kind of disappointed in the Canadian team because how can you tell me you are not able to score 1 goal from Morocco? That does not justify the level of football I expect from them. And that is why it is football. If you don't come with a lot of preparations, you are obviously going to get a result you don't want. And that's what we got in that match.
Yes, about the Moroccan Canada, well, like Mr. Shegun said the other time, he said a better team. It's obvious that the Moroccans are better than the Canadians. So now let's talk about Paraguay, France. We all know that France is going to win this match. So, but the shocking about this match is that it just 1-0. So what do you think about this match? Do you think the France national team is being weak, or they are just trying to preserve their energy?
Well, I am going to say this match is an absolute shocker because who could have thought Paraguay is going to hold the France lethal attack to a 1-goal battle? And that was to buttress my point. Remember, I told you that any team you won't want to play in any football match is any team from the South America.
Yes.
And that's to show you the kind of football they play. they don't come to play fancy football. There are any match between any European country and any South American country, any match between them is always a tug of war. And I remember that after the match, the post match interview they had with Kylian Mbappe, they asked him that what does he have to say about this match, and it was like, this match is a crazy match, and he said they just showed to Paraguay that you don't come to play football, and we can also show you that we also don't know how to play football. If you come to play crazy football, we can show you that we also know how to play crazy football, and that's exactly what they did. And congratulations to them. You know, sometimes it's kind of disappointing when a bigger team puts in a lot of effort in a match and they don't get the results that go their way. But congratulations to the French team. You know, the results went their way. They came with the effort and they were able to, you know, to crown their efforts with a win over Paraguay.
Yes, that's one dynamic thing about that's one thing about the dynamics about the French team. They can adapt to any style you brought to them.
Yes.
If it's physicality, they have it.
Yes.
You cannot deny that. If it is technicality,
They have it.
they have it. They are there. If you talk of speed, they have players that can run. Mbappe is one of the most fastest players in the world now. So likewise Ousmane Dembele. So and in this game, if you see the France, they won by 1 goal by Mbappe.
Yes, I think that was a penalty.
That is a penalty.
Yeah.
It has to be a penalty. But what do you think about Mbappe? Do you think Mbappe can win the Ballon d'Or or he can be the top scorer in this tournament? Because I think he and Messi are on the same level goals now.
Well, I'm not going to say he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, you know, because the Ballon d'Or on its own, it's kind of, you know, is not something we can decide, because I think it's based on votes from a lot of journalists from different
But it has
countries.
to do with performance.
Yes,
too.
it has to do with
You have to put
performance,
yourself out
the
there
votes from
and-
your club and your national team.
Yes, you
And
are right.
when we talk about performance, we can say Kylian Mbappe is one of the best performer in club football, but his team, on the other hand, does not have any trophy to back his performance.
Wait.
And
What I remember, I think every World Cup year they use the World Cup performance to judge a player.
Performance and
Because I
your
remember
national team performance, because I think in year 2023 Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or over Erling Haaland because of his World Cup performance. Though he had a decent club run too, because he has trophies to back his club performance.
The same thing as
But
Luka Modric.
Yes, Luka Modric had club performance.
And also he was in the final of the World Cup.
Yes.
They played against France. Though
Yes.
France beat them on the
Yes.
4-2 win, but they played. He was the best player in the tournament.
Yes, so we have to come to Mbappe. He does not have any trophy from his club. Though as things is going, he's among the best players in the tournament. And if he finish this tournament as the top scorer and
The
France,
winner of the tournament.
yes, and the winner of the tournament, I think he should be among the
considered
favourites to win the Ballon d'Or.
Well,
But on the same hand, we have Dembele and Olise. They both have incredible performances from their club.
Yes, they have
And
incredible performance.
Ousmane
But
Dembele, he has the Champions League, the League Cup, he has the league title rather, and he has, I think he won the treble with his team this year again.
yeah, and let's not forget that
He's having an incredible run in the competition.
and
too.
let's not forget that he's
He's
also
the current holder
current
of the
Ballon d'Or.
So,
Well,
I
let's see how it goes.
he
As you have
also
said-
has the possibility of having a two-peat.
As you have said, it has to do with the vote of
yes,
the
it has
coach.
to do with the votes of the journalists. So we are not going to decide that. And what I'm going to say is, a lot of things have been arising since the match between Paraguay and France. And a lot of people have been saying, if we are to look at the way Paraguay held France to a 1-goal thriller, can we say that Paraguay, not being one of the best teams from South America, playing France that way, can we say that Argentina, whenever if they are like if they get to meet France in the competition, can we say Argentina being one of the best team in South America is going to dominate the match against France? What do you have to say about that?
Well, we can't say that, yes, because Argentina and France has played in the FIFA World Cup. They
Yes.
played in the highest stage of the World Cup,
Yes.
which is the final.
Yes.
And we all see what happened. We all saw what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
They played a 3-3 draw in full time and went ahead. Argentina went ahead to win the
On
tournament
penalty.
on penalty.
Yeah.
So likewise now we have seen the performance of the two teams.
Yes.
So we cannot say per se what the outcome of the result will be yet. Not until they are both on the field and the whistle of the 90 minutes is blown.
Yeah, I think I am in love with your response. That was a very beautiful one because you know a lot of people, whenever they are faced with those kind of questions, they won't be able, you know, to control their instinct
emotions.
because they will be you will find them, you know, saying a lot of unnecessary stuff, and you'll be like, okay, Argentina can beat France or France can beat, but I was able to, you know, convince that you have this football knowledge. You know, you don't decide results unless the match is played already.
Definitely, you cannot
very
decide
good response.
any match unless the match is being played.
Yes.
What we can do is to predict,
Yes.
assume,
And
and
predictions is always not 100% true.
definitely.
It is a prediction, and you don't expect a prediction to be perfect. So I think we are looking up to a few games in the round of 32, and one of those matches is the match between Norway and Brazil and Portugal and Spain. What do you have to say ahead of those matches?
Well, Norway, Brazil, I'll give it to the Brazilian team because they have evolved with time. They started on the slow motion in this tournament, but they have played. I think they know what is at stake. They are playing for Neymar, they are playing for their country. And don't let us forget that they have a very experienced coach in Carlos Ancelotti. So I will root in for them. I don't think the Norway can withstand the skill, the technicality of this Brazilian team. I will give it to Brazil.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm giving it to Brazil, you know, because if we are to look at the way Norway has been moving in this competition too, I can say they are one of the dark horses of this tournament. And I believe the match is going to be a difficult one because that's a team from Europe and a team from South America. So we are going to be expecting a match similar to the match between France and Paraguay. That will be the match between, you know, the tough ones and the soft ones.
I think in this round we have a lot of teams coming from the European teams coming from the South American,
yeah.
because also Mexico is also playing England.
Yes, and that match, that is going to be a very difficult match because Mexico is yet to concede a goal in the tournament, and they won every match they played in this tournament. While England, on the other hand, I think they conceded in every match they played in, except for a few of them. I think that's the match between Ghana and I think that's the only match.
That's the only match they didn't concede.
Yes, so they conceded in every game. So, and I think that England team is full of, you know, a lot of names, but reputation does not have a say in football.
Yes,
You
but
can have a team full of stars, and if they don't get to play well in unity, cannot get in the result.
yes, but they have Harry Kane, which has been pulling the strings for them. He has been helping this team. He has been showing that he's the best player in the team. He's the captain. He has been shouldering all the responsibility of this team. He has been scoring the goals for them.
Yes,
What do you see about Harry Kane?
Harry Kane is a phenomenal player. I think, if not the best striker we have on the planet at the moment.
Yes,
he's
one of the best. Yes,
he's one of the best. He's unarguably a top player. And one thing I love about him is he knows how to open up, and he can also create.
Yes.
You know, if you are to compare him to other players in his position, I think he has an edge over the rest of them because you can play him in other positions apart from being a striker.
Yeah, you can
And
play him
that's
across the forward. You can
yes,
play as an attacking
as
midfielder.
an attacking midfielder too, and I think that's an attribute he has over the likes of Erling Haaland and the rest of other strikers we have in this competition.
So my people, una don see am now. So stay tuned to Sporty fans. Abeg, make una dey follow us. Make una dey follow us back to back. Make una no worry, we dey here for una. We go dey give una everything as e dey come. We go dey give una. So don't forget to tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell your enemy, tell your landlord, tell your wife, tell your brother, tell your sister to like, share and subscribe to Sporty fans 365.
And don't forget to turn your notifications on because a lot of people have subscribed to our channel and they don't have their notification on. That's why they are missing out on these fun activities we are bringing.
Yes, make sure you turn your notification as you dey drop am like this.
Make you dey know so
you go dey know.
Dey among the first people wey go view wetin we get for you now. Don't forget to stick with us on Sporty Fans 365.